Champions League is back. Will Real Madrid qualify? Will Barcelona qualify? Will Arsenal win the Champions? I'm sorry, I'm not repeat that joke anymore. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome to your predictions of the round of 16 Champions League 2026. I will be non-biased. I will be very non-biased. I'll try to be anyways. But ladies and gentlemen, welcome. Let's go through them one by one. Let's just not talk about the other teams anymore. Or should we? Galatasaray versus Liverpool. As a part Manchester United fan, obviously I want Liverpool to get destroyed by Galatasaray. But considering the Galatasaray was probably like the last time we were in the Champions League, Man United versus Galatasaray, and I believe Galatasaray won against us, against Manchester United. It's not looking promising. I want both teams to lose. But I think Liverpool is going to win against Galatasaray. Galatasaray is going to keep up. They're very strong. They're good. But considering what happened against Juventus, I mean, they destroyed Juventus, but in the second leg, they kinda was fumbling it. But anyhow, I think Liverpool is going to go to the next round because they have one thing. They have the UCL heritage. They know how to perform in the Champions League. No matter how bad their performance is in the league and the FA Cups and all of that, they always perform in the Champions League. And that's the only reason why I'm saying Liverpool is going to win against Galatasaray. But is there a shock factor here that Galatasaray might win? Yes, Galatasaray might win this game. As a team, they're probably better than Liverpool right now. So you could say they have more of a chance than winning against Liverpool. But Liverpool just have that UCL heritage. Liverpool is going to win this game. Bayern Munich versus Atlanta. Who cares, fam? Bayern Munich is going to win this game. Atletico Madrid versus Tottenham Hotspurs. Really? Tottenham Hotspurs? What are they even doing here, fam? They are relegating from the Premier League, ladies and gentlemen. They are in bottom of the table. Last place, or probably 18th or 19th place. And Atletico Madrid, this is probably the easiest game of their goddamn life. But Atletico Madrid being the butlers that they are, them fumbling game after game, I think, yeah, Atletico Madrid is still going through to the next round. Now, Newcastle versus Barcelona, we're going to keep it for later. But Arsenal versus Leverkusen. I just hate to say this, but Arsenal is going through. Arsenal is going to be in a quarterfinal of the goddamn Champions League. And I hate to say it because we are on the same bracket, I believe. No, they're in the different bracket. I'm sorry, they're not with us. Bodo versus Sporting. Bodo who defeated Manchester City. Bodo who kicked out Inter Milan. Last year's finalists, Inter Milan, were kicked out by Bodo. They have been playing unbelievable. They won against big teams this season as well. The dark horse, people are calling them, right? And I think against Sporting, now this is not a big team where they could be the underdogs. Bodo is going to beat Sporting. Not by much. They're going through. They're going to surprise us. Is this an Ajax 2016 or 18? Again being rewritten? We never know. We don't understand. But Bodo is going to go to the next round in my personal opinion. PSG versus Chelsea, ladies and gentlemen. PSG versus Chelsea. Oh, this is a very good game. God, I want both teams to lose. Chelsea, considering that last game they probably haven't been the best. They won last game actually. What am I saying? But Chelsea has been good. PSG has been good. This is one of those teams where they both beaten Barcelona as well this season, which makes me so happy, right? And I'm content. Thank you, PSG. Thank you, Chelsea, for your services. But who's going to win out of these two? You know what? I'm throwing this out there. I think Chelsea is going to kick out last year's winners, PSG. Chelsea is going to shock us. Chelsea, make me proud. Go and destroy this PSG team and go to the next round. Now, Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Barcelona versus Newcastle. The main event. My followers, my fans, they are looking for these two goddamn matches. First up, let's start with Real Madrid versus Manchester City. Ladies and gentlemen, the statistics is the most balanced I've ever seen in my entire life. 25 goals, 5 wins for Real Madrid and 5 draws. 5 wins for Manchester City and 26 goals for Manchester City. Almost a perfectly balanced statistics for both Real Madrid and Manchester City. Considering Real Madrid has all these injured players in the first leg, we have Mbappe, Rodrigo, Carreras, we have Eder Militao and Jude Bellingham. Rodrigo being out is probably the hardest hitter of injury right here, because Rodrigo has always humbled Manchester City game in and game out, and he's going to be not available unfortunately against Manchester City, and that pains me to my core, man. Kylian Mbappe is out as well. He's expected to come back in the second leg. Now this first leg is going to be played in Bernabeu, if I'm not mistaken, and it's not looking good, man. Real Madrid hasn't been good. We might somehow pull this out of a miracle, man. Considering the Manchester City's last game, Pep Guardiola has rested his entire attack, his entire main players, and now he's going to this game with fresh goddamn Erling Haaland and fresh players. But that doesn't stop Real Madrid from being Real Madrid. Champions League heritage. Same thing with Liverpool, what I said. Champions League heritage. I think Real Madrid is going to go through to the next round, in my opinion. Real Madrid is going to win this by scraping a goddamn win. We need penalties, we need luck, we need all of that. But I think Real Madrid is going through. That is my prediction, whether you like it or not. Manchester City is not the same Manchester City of last 2 years, or 2 years ago, or 3 years ago, or whatever it was. They're not the same Manchester City. They are weak as well. And Real Madrid, Champions League heritage, can target the weakness, and we will beat Manchester City. Ladies and gentlemen, let's go to the next round. Barcelona versus Newcastle. Oh, we are here, aren't we? The main event. Barcelona fans, you would love to win this game, right? Well, considering that Newcastle's manager came out and said that this match against Barcelona is the most important game in our club's history. That is a bit sad in my opinion, because why is this game, a round of 16 game against Barcelona, the most important game of your club's history? That's a bit sad for the fans. But Barcelona players have came out, all of them being tired. Rafinha complaining that he was tired. Fermin Lopez is tired. Pedri is tired. And since the game they played against Atletico Bilbao last game, they immediately went to Newcastle. They didn't even go back to Barcelona. They went straight to Newcastle to train and have some rest there, right? And you know what? They're taking it seriously. Barcelona is taking it seriously. But considering the first leg is going to be in Newcastle, and Barcelona, they're looking tired. Newcastle, who recently lost against Man City 3-1, but they won against Man United with a red card against this Manchester United, which is a dangerous Manchester United. They won against them by 2-1. I mean, anything can happen in Newcastle, man. You never know. First leg, I think Newcastle is going to beat Barcelona. Second leg, Barcelona will probably beat Newcastle. Who's going through? I mean, there will be predictions video of the second leg hopefully soon after the games are done, but I think Barcelona is going to go through. Let's put delusions aside. Barcelona is going through in my opinion, but this first leg, Newcastle is going to shock us. It's tonight, I believe. Yes, it's tonight, and we will be waiting for it. Newcastle, please do me a favor and kick out Barcelona for me. Hopefully you do that. I don't think so, but hopefully you do that. And that is your predictions, ladies and gentlemen. Looking at the brackets, I mean, the right side is probably the easiest side of my entire life. Left side, the hardest I've ever seen, man. Right side, I believe, is going to be Atletico versus Barcelona in the quarterfinal. That's the only two teams where I'm genuinely confident is going to happen. I think Atletico versus Barcelona is going to be the quarterfinal. They might have their revenge from the Copa del Rey, I don't know. But the left side, again, not confident of anything, because anything can genuinely happen. Only Bayern Munich is going to go through. That's the only prediction I have from this entire thing. Now that is my predictions, ladies and gentlemen. What do you guys think? You know, I am known to jinx a lot of games, but I'm not jinxing this one, let's be honest. Thanks so much for watching. It's your turn. Let me know what you think of my predictions. and like the video, subscribe, comment down. I see every single comment, and gracias.